Okay. I have no right. I have no right to announce the winner. It's all right. It looks like people already know who the winner is, but who am I to say that? Please, I'm not saying it. It's no-brainer. I mean, it's a no-brainer that the only person we could call on stage to come and hand over or announce this award is no other than the person who, one way or the other, is responsible for where investigative journalism is today in the Gambia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor to welcome Mr. Seth Tijan C on stage. An investigative professional.
Good evening, everyone, and I have the honor and the privilege to announce the winner of this category, and it is Mustafa K.
Congratulations to Mustafa once again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And congratulations to Mustafa. Congratulations once again to Mustafa Keidawo. And the next reporting category is sports reporting category. Sports, rather. And the nominees are
Sports Reporting Category nominees: Adama Makasuba, Gambiana. Story title: Adama Jaju, the Gambian trailblazer redefining women's role in a male-dominated sports. Mamadou Gajaga, QTV Award, the story of BK West United. Mamadou S. Jallo, Gambia Radio and Television Services. Story title: Trailblazing Gambian Marathon Champion, Sambaba.
Ladies and gentlemen, those are your nominees, and of course I have the honor to invite the Chief Executive Officer of the Gambia Football Federation, Mr. Lamin Jassi, to help us present this award.
So, good evening. I have the honor and privilege to announce the winner of the Sport Reporting Award. And this year's winner goes to Mr. Mamadou Gajaga.
Congratulations, thank you very much. Congratulations, congratulations to Mamadou Gajaga. And that was the sports reporting category for the 2025 National Journalism Awards. Sankule.
Mamadou Gajaga for being the winner of sports category. And next is tourism and arts. And the nominees are
Tourism, Culture, Arts and Entertainment Reporting category. Nominees: Awasane, Star TV. Story title: Need for Reviving Ancient Poetry. Significance of Traditional jar making. Mamadou Lamin Choi, The Gambia Radio and Television Services. Story title: Efforts underway to revive Kunta Kinte Island, formerly James Island. Pamodu Cham, freelance journalist. Story title: The Fading Lines of Identity, Preserving the Fuller Traditional Masque in the Gambia.
Ladies and gentlemen, your nominees, I have the single honor to call on Mamu Sawane of Gambia Tourism Board. And this category was funded by the Gambia Tourism Board. Welcome on stage, Mamu Sawane.
No, it is good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I refuse to read the winner for this morning, unless you pay some money. Anyway, on behalf of the Gambia Tourism Board, I am pleased to announce the winner for tonight, being Tourism, Culture and Arts Entertainment, Mr. Mamadou Lamin Choi.
Congratulations to Mamadou Lamin Choi. Apparently he's not around, he's not in the country, he's studying in the People's Republic of China, but we have his father to receive the award on his behalf. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I am pleased to inform you that the next time we organize what we call educational tours, these tours are meant to introduce journalists to some of the unique tourist attractions of the Gambia, and often we invite international press and the local and domestic press as well. We call it domestic tourism promotions. So the next time we organize a tour, Mr. Choi would be part of that tour so that we can introduce him officially to tourism attractions and sounds of the Gambia.
Father Johnny, the next category.
Thank you very much. When we say congratulations to Mamadou Lamin Choi, and the next category is Women's Affairs Reporting, and the nominees are?
Women's Reporting category. Nominees: Aminata E. Sanyang, Gambia Radio and Television Services. Story title: The Gambian Women Showing the Way on Climate Action. Kadi Chao Malagan. Story title: Stained by Period Blood, Girls Are Pushed Out of School. Nima Silla, The Voice newspaper. Story title: Taba Addiction Dangers It Poses Among Gambian Women and Girls.
All right. Thank you, and those are your nominees, and we'll have the privilege and honor to invite Mr. Diba from the National Social Protection Agency to do us the honors and present this award. A round of applause, please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Once again, the National Social Protection Agency, through its project, the Vulnerable Youth and Women Support Project, works to empower women and out-of-school youth. In line with that, we are honored to be associated with this award, and the winner is Nima Sela.
Thank you very much, Sali, for stepping in. Congratulations to Nima as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Diba, and the category has been funded by the National Social Protection Agency.
Indeed, and they are our main sponsors for this year's awards ceremony. Next is a special awards reporting FGM/FGM. Please, and we have the honor to call on, what are we calling on for?
Our gay.
Our gay, please come on stage to announce the winner of special reporting/FGM.
A round of applause, please.
Good evening, everyone. I have the pleasure to announce the winner for the category on FGM, which is Kadi Jao. Ms. Kadi Jao.
Thank you very much, our guy. And congratulations to Khadija Jawar. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Khadija, and thank you, our guy, for doing us the honor. Our guy ESQ, thank you. And we now have the political reporting category, which we called on earlier because Nene was actually not around, but we have the honors to invite Mr. Esa So to help us present this award. Thank you.
Esa So, Gambia Teachers Union and a board member of MAJAC. Please welcome on stage, sir.
Good morning. I have the similar honor and pleasure to announce the winner for the political reporting category award. And it goes to nobody else other than Yankuba Jallow.
Congratulations to Yankuba Jallow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so just short one. It's like, it has always been monotonous. So I'm also putting out something, a challenge to all the newspaper journalists, that next 2 years, because it's going to be 2 years, that we come in here and dominate. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
Well, what was the thing that you said in Mandinka before Liro? What?
Futata Tongotra, like it's almost at the end. Yes.
Okay. Legal Futata
It has been a long day already.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time when everybody gets to know who the very best journalist is in this country. And it is that time of the night when I say I am honored to call on the Honorable Minister of Information to call on stage and announce the Journalist of the Year 2025.
Thank you. This way. All right, okay. It's here. Where is it? All right. Good morning. Before I announce the Journalist of the Year, I have one is an observation and one is a plea. For the observation, there's a category called Women's Affairs. What is men's affairs? I hope that next time we'll have that. And the second plea is that we would like to have the exclusive right, the Ministry of Information, to fund the Journalist of the Year category next year.
Hey. Doc, and what are you going to put on the table for the journalists? This is the biggest award. It must be something huge, I'm sure.
We can negotiate that when the time comes. Going to the Journalist of the Year, I was telling Honorable Sidin Jai that he swept the polls. He swept the polls. I'm giving you a clue. Who swept the polls tonight? Mustafa Kedab of the Republic.
Standing ovation for the man. Oh boy. Mustafa K. Dabo is the Journalist of the Year 2025. Hold on, Dr. Wade. The Information Minister promised next year they will fund it. But there's an interesting part. This year, as the winner of Journalist of the Year, DG Construction is handing over a plot of land to Mustafa K. Dabo as the winner of Journalist of the Year. And we have the CEO, please come on stage to come and hand over the document to Mustafa Dabo. Now I wonder what Doctor is going to do next year.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Musa Fati, the MD and CEO of DG Construction and Real Estate Company Limited. As saying goes, once a journalist is still a journalist. So I'm proud as a company to associate myself with Gambia Press Union Annual Award. As a former journalist and also as an entrepreneur, when I was approached by the president, I said to just 2 days ago that this is what they have at hand and they are looking for someone. I thought it wise as a Gambian and also as a young entrepreneur and also as a former journalist to step in to satisfy whoever is going to be the best journalist of the year. I promised the person a plot of land, and it's going to be 20 by 20. So as we speak, I have the place here already. It's 20 by 20. We are going to provide to Mustafa, who will come to the office by Monday, come to the office on Monday. We do the arrangement and then chairs where we can take it from home. Thank you very much.
We can't go without saying anything. Because, come on, man. You know this. Please tell us, what is your secret to sweeping the polls all the time in that you participate?
Hello. Well, I don't, there is no secret in journalism. Maybe if there is any teachers would tell us. As they say, all protocols duly observed. I'm very happy to be here, and like I said, 10 years for us, it's a very long time. And when this award started, I could remember the first one was done at Jembe. And it's personal for me because my friend was the Secretary General at the time. And, you know, the situation was different. We had NIA here meddling into affairs. Journalism was a bit tough. Even elementary things such as writing about defection of opposition parties to APRC gets you arrested. It's a difficult situation. This award started under that circumstances. And of course, you could tell even back then when Jammeh sees the media that he thinks deserves only prison have gathered at Jembe Hotel and they are celebrating one moment of happiness and all of that. I can imagine he will be furious even with that. And it's a huge success now, and thanks largely to not just Sekou, but all the people who had, you know, come to the Gambia Press Union and make sure that a day like this continues to exist. And now, here we are, I mean, under a different administration. I mean, with all the bots, we can now call other people investigative journalists who go home at 11 o'clock or at 10 o'clock, not fearing that there is some NIA guy tailing them. It's quite a distance we traveled. And maybe we should appreciate some little things. And that's not to say in praise of Barrow administration. I'm not a politician, as you know. I'm just saying that to say that we have an opportunity as journalists to make things work. And quite a number of times, many who have followed our career know that we have done a number of stories, whether when I was at Malagan or now at the Republic, that has caused public outrage, forced government to do something. And that is possible with journalism. And we have the opportunity to reach people who are otherwise abandoned. I remember doing a story about two children, 12-year-old children, who were raped by a British national. And I followed this story, and this story is still public. You can read it on Malagan. And having come to realize that the police have lied to me that in fact they said nothing happened, when the doctor who examined the two children said something happened to them. I followed it up, got to know who the doctor eventually was, got to know what the medical report says, got to have evidences gathered to confirm, in fact, there was a rape. And then came to learn later on that the parents actually had negotiated a way out. And they each got $5,000 to collaborate with the policeman to kill the case. And that's the kind of story we told. That's the kind of environment we live in. It's part of things. And having to follow stories like that is not a convenient one to do all the time, but it's a necessary thing to do. And I have had to get a call from one of the parents to say, to accuse me of having a vendetta to settle with the white man, and that I should let it go. I was going to the village and I sent a message to a friend, my friend Sekou Jame, who was then the editor of Malagan. It's my friend, and we started Malagan together. And I said to him that I have never had to deal with protecting a child from a father. I've never thought I would deal with defending a child from his own father. And I remembered I was having a conversation, 2-hour conversation with the two parents in the police station before I left. Because the whole point was to make me convinced that nothing happened. So they had to wait for me at the police station because they had already arranged that with the police officer to tell me a fake story. And so they had all agreed. And one of the parents told me something that stayed with me much later after all. Because sometimes you hear things, you only make sense of them 2 weeks later. And he told me, so if we are interested in this case, what would even happen? Had we followed it, we would just follow it and go to the case all the time. But there will be no justice. Yeah. And that speaks to the kind of story of sexual violence happening in this society. It is happening in this society. It's negotiated. Orders are talked out of it. Families utilized. Connections are utilized to ensure people who are abused are silenced. And then I thought, before I judge, how about if the father did not leave a bag of rice at his house? If I have to be in a position to decide whether to collect $5,000 to get justice for $5,000 from a white man who raped a 75-year-old white man, who raped an 11-year-old child. I've had to take $5,000 from him. And I thought, how about if he had not left a bag of rice at his house? If I were in his shoes like that, what would I have done? That's the kind of reality you deal with if you are a journalist. And that's not to my credit, quite frankly. I mean, my career has been built on the support of others. I just mentioned Tijan C. He was our earlier trainer here. I mean, not just me, Dija Jao. So you could say you have prodigies in Gambia. And that's just to say that, and also to say that it's 10 years, and we are celebrating 10 years of efforts of people like Sekou Jame also, I mean, who started these awards. I mean, like I said, when he started it, I told him it's not going to work. And efforts of others, you know, incredible people. By Emil Job, I don't know, by Emil Ture, I don't know if he's here. He's my former friend now, so I forgot his surname. But that's sometimes that happens in life too. Terrace. I think you want me to call you. But that's it. So I just want to say that I'm grateful for all the support I've received throughout my career. And that for us, this is the beginning. We're not quitting this for politics, so we'll be here for many years from now. People in my family live longer.
And I'm sure you will live longer as well, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, our journalist of the year 2025. Another round of applause, please.
Sankule. Yes, and Mustafa, congratulations. Journalist of the year. Of course, thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And thank you to the Honorable Minister of Information for presenting that award. And Sankule, just one thing before we go, we would like to acknowledge, of course, the sponsors, partners will have Mr. Mudu Esju deliver the vote of thanks from the Gambia Press Union. And just one thing before he comes in, it's the 16 days of activism. And Mustafa actually shared a very emotional story of a young girl, a teenager for that matter, and a minor for that matter, Sankule. Gender-based violence remains a prevalent global issue, of course, disproportionately affecting women and girls. And I know, of course, the Gambia has laws, there are protocols, frameworks, but implementation has always been a problem. We need laws that would protect women and girls in this country. And I'm also happy and glad that we have the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly. Of course, we do know the National Assembly is among the three arms of the government, very influential in making some of these policies and decisions. So we implore on, of course, the National Assembly through the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable C.D. Eskenjai, to help us put some of these laws in place that will protect our young women and girls. It's really touching and really, really very emotional for me to actually hear that story. On that note, yes.
Indeed, before you introduce Mr. Juf, and I'm glad to say we also have the Clerk of the National Assembly.
Yes,
Mr.
the
Khalifa
clerk
Mbaye is here as well.
Exactly, yes.
So we are lucky we have both of them. But for me,
Yes.
I think it's the implementation, yes, the laws, but and the enforcement rather. But imagine, Mustafa, imagine defending a child from her own parents. That is really sad. And like you say, 16 days of activism is here, so let's protect our sisters. Let's protect the young girls. Mr.
And have some of these conversations ongoing as well. Let's talk about them. Let's speak up. It's important.
Let's speak up, please.
Mr.
Let's speak
Juve.
up against violence against women. Digital violence. We must not tolerate it. We must condemn it. And being a he for she, and I'm sure you are as well, will condemn it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to our hosts tonight, Fatou Jane Mbaye and Sankole Janko, for the wonderful work. This is where we'll be drawing the curtains, but before we do so, we would just like to acknowledge our guests tonight, everyone here present, but also on the high table, the spokesperson for the presidency, Madam Amibojang Sisoho, Mr. Mamadou Diba of the National Social Protection Agency, the GPU President, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Minister of Information, Media and Broadcasting Services, as well as our guest from Dakar, Hamidou Tijansi, who has contributed in his own ways, and I am also one of the people that we've trained on investigative journalism. We're proud to have you here tonight, but members of the diplomatic corps, civil society representatives, members of the media, and everyone here present, we would like to say thank you very much for coming. To the sponsors of the award, the National Social Protection Agency, the Chinese Embassy, the Gambia Football Federation, GT Board, the Gambia Revenue Authority, QCell, Africell, Lasting Solutions, R&A, Creation Plus, Just Design, the Media Academy, DG Constructions and Real Estate, Nenetias Inseka, Spice Hub, Le Maison de Bean, I'm not sure if I got that right, but it's House of Beans anyway. Yasmin Visuals, Yasmin Events and Deco, the National Human Rights Commission, and the tailoring shop Baxi Bombom. We want to say thank you to all for supporting the awards over the years, and for this year in particular. And the Gambia Press Union has decided that from next year, the award would not hold, it will be postponed for strategic reasons, and we want to reorganize and re-strategize for a better award in 2027. But also considering that there are going to be a lot of political events next year, probably this tight schedule of holding this annually and the difficulty also in pulling resources together would just let us re-strategize next year. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a safe journey home and good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ju. Thank you all for coming.
Sora on the beat.